Hi everyone, and welcome to an updated tour on my craft room. I did my first craft room tour video back in July, and because I got such good feedback and also because it's something that you guys seem to be really interested in, I've decided that I'm going to do a updated tour every month. So my craft room changes quite regularly and I've always got different things on the go, and I thought it would be a really interesting way of showing you how my sort of craft room will progress depending on what I'm working with and how it will change. But also just show you some sneak peeks of things that I'm working on and what's going to come up in other videos. So you'll probably notice if you watched the last video that I absolutely love imagination craft products. I've got lots of new ones here on the main shelf, as you can see. So there's new starlight paints, there's chalkies and silkies and stencil paint as well. There's a few new sparkle mediums there as well. And then coming round, I've got a new pin board here. So previously I had a different colour pin board that matched my sewing room better, so that one's gone in the sewing room and I've got myself a new one. The photos that I've got pinned up there are of some inspirational designers and demonstrators that I met at a recent CHA event, so I decided to pop them up on the board to remind me of the people that I'm inspired by. I've also created myself a new dies storage holder. So this was a project that I created using some Magnum Magnetics die sheets, magnetic die sheets. So I've just sort of taped them, hot glue gunned them onto a big panel of wood and then made it so that I can hang it up on the wall. Most of the dies that you'll see up here are actually my mini dies. They're ones that I've had free from magazines and things like that. There's a few other ones that are branded, but most of my branded ones are in folders. And then the empty shelf that you probably saw in the last video has got a few things in there now. It's got one of my sketchbooks in there and some other bits and pieces, some magazines. Then my stand has not got labels on still. I know I said that I was probably going to do the labels, but I still haven't got around to that. It's got some project work that I'm doing for my Imagination Crafts demo that's coming up on Saturday. It's got a box full of bits and pieces from Sticks 2 because I'm just about to start working on some samples for them for their Christmas bits and pieces. Over here I've got a new bin, which is really rather boring to you guys, but for me it was essential because I realised that the tiny little waste paper bin just wasn't going to hack it. I've also got a new little stand here. So that was a Candy Box Crafts MDF stand and I've painted that in the diamond starlights. And I've got a few new brayers in there, and I've got some embossing powders on the left hand side, and on the right hand side those are little mica powders which I've been working with recently. And then over on my other stand, some new bits and pieces I've started working with. In my mixed media, I've been starting to work with modelling paste and matte medium as well. So you'll probably see some videos coming up with those on. And then I've got the Sticks 2 die cut shapes. And I've got my new hold all down there at the bottom, which I take when I go away on certain demonstrations. But that's pretty much it really. That's it for the updates and all the new bits and pieces in my craft room. So thank you for watching, and any questions as always just give me a shout.